Welcome to the video. Today we are going to solve another Math Olympiad problem and we'll use our plasma method. So where P stands for problem understanding. So let's get to the problem. In how many ways one can choose three numbers from 1, 2, 3 up to 30 such that their sum is divisible by 3. So if the question is asking to choose three numbers from 1 to 30, then we would just say it is 30C3. So which is a combinatorics problem. So definitely there is combinations involved here. Now, there is an additional constraint that it puts, that their sum is divisible by 3. So when you see a division, one thing that you can also think about is modulus expressions, or modulus where the remainder is something, right? So we have to essentially, we can think about it as finding some remainders which has to cancel out such that we can divide that number or that sum by 3. Okay, so this is also a modulus expression problem. So this combines two concepts. So in terms of linking the concepts, as I said, it combines a combination of three numbers, but it also presents a constraint, which is modulus expression. So let's get started. So we start with seeing what are the different ways such that we can get three numbers from these 1 to 30, right? So if we think about it, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So we know that there is a group which is 3n, where every number is divisible by 3. So how many values will be there? 3, 6, all the way up to 30. So there will be 10 values. Okay. Then there will be a group 3n minus 1, which is all the numbers which are 1 short of a multiple of 3. So which is 2, 5, 8, 11, and so on. They also go up to 29, right? So here we will have again 10. Then there will be one group which is 3n plus 1, which is all the ones which are 1 ahead of it. So 4, 7, 10, 13, and so on. But the last, so there will be 9 numbers in between the 3 and 30, and there is no 31. But we have 1 here, which is also, if n is 0, then it is also a number which is of the form 3n plus 1. So there are 10 numbers here, such that in total we have 30 numbers. Okay. So now we know this. Okay. Then our next step is to know how do we choose the numbers from here such that they are divisible by 3. Okay. So we can choose numbers from here, 3, 6, all the 10 numbers. So since all of them are individually divisible by 3, so their sum will also be divisible by 3. Okay. So we will have 10C3. That is one combination. Now, if we take 3n minus 1, all the numbers here, which is 2, 5, 8, and so on. If we take 3 numbers from this set also, they will also be divisible by 3. Correct? So here also we can choose any 3 numbers because they're all 1 shy. So if you add 3n minus 1, so let me say, so if you have 3n1 minus 1 plus 3n2 minus 1 plus 3n3 minus 1. So what you have is 3 times n1 plus n2 plus n3 minus 1. So this is also 3. So 3 times n1 plus 3 times n2 plus 3 times n3, there's minus 3 is there, so minus 1 is there. So n1 is a number, n2 is a number, n3 is a number, and 1, and then basically this all thing is a number, so there is always a 3 here. Similarly, this one will also look like this: 3n plus 1, 3n2 plus 1, 3n3 plus 1. So it will be 3 times n1 plus n2 plus n3 plus 1. So we can take any n1, n2, n3s, but the 3 numbers that we are going to take, they will all be a sum. They will sum up and then they will all be divisible by 3. Okay. So then we have 10 numbers and we can choose any 3. So we can have 10, C, 3. Here also we have 10 numbers and we can choose any 3. So here we will have 10C, 3. Okay. So let's see, 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 factorial divided by, so how the combinatorics is expanded is 10 factorial divided by 3 factorial times 7 factorial. So there is 3 factorial times 7 factorial. So all this 7 factorial will cancel here. 3 factorial will become 3 into 2. So 3 will cancel here, 2 will cancel here. So this will become 120. Similarly, this will become 120 and this will become 120. Okay. So we got 360. So is that our answer? What do you think? If you can think of another one, then that's good. So there is one which will combine these 3 together, all together. So if you think there's another group which is a mixed group. Here, if you have a 3 and 1, then let's say if this is n2 minus 1, and then if you pick one number from here, which will become 3 and 3 plus 1. So you're picking one number from here, one number from here, one number from here. So this is one number from group 1, one from group 2, one from group 3. And n1, n2, n3 are any integers. So this will cancel out. So this will become 3 times n1 plus n2 plus n3. Okay. So now we know that this is also divisible by 3. 3 plus 2 plus 4 is 9. And 9 is divisible by 3. So similarly, one left, one to the right will all be divisible by 3 if you add them together. Is there any other combination possible? No. This is all. Okay. So coming to this, so how many ways this mixed group can be formed? We can pick any one number from here. So this will be 10C1. Then we can pick one number from here. So that will be 10C2. And then we will pick one number from here. That will be 10C1. Sorry. So we are picking one number from each of them. So this is nothing but 10 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 10, which is 1000. So the total number is 120 plus 120 plus 120 plus 1000, and that is 1360. And that is our answer. So we have monitored actively throughout, ensuring no mistakes. And finally, we have written our results properly. Hope you liked this video.